Women, please, please, please listen to older women here on TikTok. We are all waking up to the games that men play on us.
Real truths that men will never tell women, that most people will not tell women. That's what we're talking about in today's video. When it comes to relationship, when it comes to having children, most of the time, people won't tell you the truth. They won't tell you the real truth, right? I have 2 videos to share with you all. Let's go ahead and watch this video together, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Women, please, please, please listen to older women here on TikTok. We are all waking up to the games that men play on us. We're waking up in massive numbers. If you listen to us, the older women here on TikTok, we will tell you the truth about what's really going on so that you're not delusional, so that you don't get taken advantage of like other women. And in case anything does happen, you're not left in a really terrible position or a worse one than you started. You have to realize something, that men are deeply programmed to want access to your body and to have something on their arm. The game of love is a lie that we've been sold, but it's just romance. It's just sexual. It has nothing to do with love. We've misconstrued this with love because we've been told fairy tale lies, Cinderella and Disney movies. But that's not what's really going on, and that's not what men will ever tell you is really going on or what they're truly after. So please don't throw your whole life away for a man who is lying to you. He needs access to your body, and that's all he really wants. They will waste a lot of your time to make sure that they get access to your body because they really enjoy that activity, and meanwhile they don't. Women really don't. So make sure that they're investing in you, paying your bills, putting cash in your hand. So that way, if they leave, you didn't get the raw end of the deal. And make sure that you also always have your money, your own money, separate from his, in your own bank account. Because if, God forbid, he does leave you, you need to have a way to make money. Men do not look after you. When you're older, nobody really looks after you. But older women here on TikTok, we're trying to tell you the truth. Our moms couldn't tell you this because they were surrounded by their husbands. Mm-hmm. We were constantly surrounded by men. But now we can talk here on TikTok. And also, your grandmothers and your mothers couldn't even get a bank account. They were in a very bad position. They had to smile and stay small. But now we can be loud. And we're telling the younger women, don't play with little boys. Don't play with little boys who just want access to your body and to waste your time. Mm-hmm. Find a real man who invests in you and takes actions to make your life better. There's men out there who make 200 plus a year. You should only be dating them. And if they don't have that kind of money, they should be focusing on their money and you should be focusing on yours. Yeah. It's a waste of time to date a little boy. Mm-hmm. Calling, texting, dating, it's a waste of time. They are wasting your time. You could be spending it on talents, getting your education, working on your career, and helping your family. It's a little complicated, the games that they've been running on us. The words that they use are highly manipulative. And even then, they even think that their lies are justified. That treating women like an object, like wasting our time, is an okay thing to do. But please take into consideration what older women are trying to tell you here. Some of us had to learn the hard way, and we don't want you to make the same mistake.
I want you to take this information that I'm about to give you, and I want you to store it in the back of your mind just in case you need it later. Anybody who is in your life right now that is encouraging you to have a child when you are not ready is at best a hater. At worst, they hate your guts. Because who would want you to purposely put yourself in a position to struggle mentally, emotionally, financially, if they had your best interests at heart? Kids are a ton of work. And I'm going to tell you right now from experience, 99% of the people who are now pressuring you to walk yourself into this situation will not be there for you when it happens. Matter of fact, they're going to be the ones to judge you the harshest while watching you drown. And yep, that goes for his mama too. Mm-hmm. So do yourself a favor and consider the fact that these people are trying to walk you into a situation that does not serve you or your baby as a threat and cut those people off now.
Yeah, according to the first video, I agree with it, because I feel like a lot of young boys, when it comes to dating advice and all of that, people won't tell you the truth that you need to hear. They tell you follow your heart, follow somebody that loves you, or if your heart tells you go for him or something, to just make it look as if you as a woman just love the person and everything is that. But then these men are very manipulative. If you don't use your head, it's not just following your heart. You have to use your head in being in a relationship with this person, with men, right? If you don't listen to advice, like the real advice, because there are other older women that give us advice. I've come up here to share with you some videos of older women saying some advice. Example, like, I will not leave my cheating husband, even if my husband sleeps with my daughter, I would forgive him and I will not leave the marriage. Those kind of talk, those kind of women, you can't listen to their advice, because I just feel like it's not every older women that actually speaks facts. But then, as a younger person, for you to listen to advice, try to watch people that are speaking about this advice, watch their lifestyle, and try to imagine and try to experiment some things and see that, okay, I feel like this advice is going to be best for me. When it comes to dating, I personally just feel like, don't just follow your heart, use your head. How is this relationship going to benefit me? If you're not seeing any benefits, my sister, don't enter. The lady was saying that younger guys will waste your time. Yes, they will. The young ones that are your age mates will waste your time because they are not ready. They will waste your time because they don't even have resources to take care of you. They will even collect from you. They will waste your time, collect from you. They will use you, then leave you, and later on, when they probably get established or something, they will go for younger girls. The older ones, probably the ones that are married, they will tell you, they'll try to manipulate you and tell you, I wish I met you for my wife. They'll just try to manipulate you, and just you as a young person, you just feel like, oh, I want to follow my heart. I just feel like you need to listen to people that speak the truth, the advice, before going into relationship. My own advice is, what are you going to benefit? What is that relationship going to benefit you? If you're not going to benefit anything in that relationship, I don't think you need to be there. Don't be there because society is pressuring you to be in a relationship. Maybe people are telling you, you are getting to a certain age, you need to get married. You're getting to a certain age, who is your partner? If you are doing because of society, then you're doing it all wrong, right? Moving on to the second one, which is having kids. Yes, most people will pressure you to have children just because they will tell you, just have everything you want to do once you're still young, when you're old. Like, all these things, I just feel like they're all lies. They try to entice you to tell you, oh, get married, have children, That's what women are supposed to do. That just do everything you need to do, or they'll make you look like whatever you're doing now, if you're not facing marriage and children, you're facing it all wrong. So they try to entice you and tell you, go have your children, get married and all of that. At the end of the day, these people that are telling you to do all these things, when problems start, they will be the first person to mock you. They'll be the first person, they'll not even be there, right? When it comes to children, I always say, even your partner that you're having children with, the man that you want to have children with, might not be there for you at the end of the day. If you as a woman cannot sit down and think with your head that, what if nobody is there for me? Can I handle this child? If your answer is no, there's no reason for you to have children for society. Because society will not be there for you when these kids start stopping you. When there's problem, nobody, you look left and right and you realize that you are the one that is there. In fact, if anybody wants to even be there for you, they come and leave. Like, they come to visit and they leave. They don't stay for that long period of time. Because at the end of the day, they used to say that is the person that have the child, that's the person that will take care of the child. So if you're not ready, don't succumb to society, because at the end of the day, they'll be the ones to learn. I feel like people that always pressure people to have children, to get married, they are just the ones that are miserable in that situation, but they just want you to come and join them because they don't like the fact that you are not yet miserable with your life. Because I don't see the fact why you are pressuring people to do something that they are not ready to do, and you know that it is irreversible. When it comes to having children, it is irreversible, right? If I have my child now, I can't unhave my child. I cannot, right? So you're pressuring somebody to do something they're not ready to do just because you feel like it's the right time for them. What makes you feel like it's the right time for them? Why can't you just wait for them to say, okay, I feel like this is the right time for me to do this, and I want this, and they go ahead and do it. So I just feel like if young ladies can listen to the real truth that some people are not telling women, maybe maybe things will get better. What is your take? What is your take on today's video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section respectfully. It's your favorite again, Mariah Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell to get notified once I upload another interesting video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.